through his Lena Rain phase.
That's actually
Got super into it, you know.
SMT4.
Oh,
You,
why
you
didn't I?
hear about this game?
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's in my playlist of pre-stream music.
It made an even better game after it.
Yeah. Shin Megami Tensei 5.
No, Apocalypse.
Hello, welcome to Warcraft 3. It's a video game.
Warcraft 3: The After Years.
Warcraft 3: The Frozen Throne. Remember when video games had expansions?
Yeah, I mean they still do. We just call them DLC now for some reason.
And they're more piecemeal. Yeah. Anyway, Terror of the Tides.
Hey, sometimes they're big. Look at that. Both of the Underrail expansions. Those are classic.
But also there was DLC for Underrail that just added more grenades.
Great.
Like more explosive heavy weapons.
Maeiv?
Yep. Maeiv, it's Maeiviline.
Was I who was betrayed.
He was the one who was betrayed. Oh.
Baby, the way you Maeiv your body.
I've got angst now.
So naughty.
Illidan angst rage. It's almost like this expansion exists to set up the first WoW expansion pack, the Burning Crusade.
Yeah, he's a real stinker.
Yeah. By reminding us that the Blood Elves exist. Yeah, full expansion that served to prequels to MMO expansions that came out 4 years late. When was Burning Crusade? 06? 07?
06, 07.
Okay.
Or maybe even 08, because Wrath of the Lich King was... No, Wrath of the Lich King was 08. So yeah, 06 probably.
Okay. Anyway, what lurks underneath the waves?
Monsters. Every time. Oh, there it is. There's the guy.
Oh man, I hope they're a fifth faction in this game. It's abundantly clear that both Blood Elves and Naga were going to be, like, another full faction, but at some point they were, like, actually balancing an entire new faction in a game that already has 4 factions.
Naga is a thing that I don't think they got around to doing until, like, Cataclysm?
Sure.
Because it was initially supposed to... So, on Kalimdor, there is a place called Ashara on the eastern coast, northeastern coast. And it was supposed to be a whole thing, and it was like one of the areas they famously just didn't finish.
Yeah.
So as a result, they just didn't ever.
It's just an empty, unpopulated area.
Yes, there are a handful of quests in it total. Just a bunch of monsters. I guess you could go fight for some reason. It's Slardar.
Oh, I know that guy. He's from Dota. Defense of the Ancients.
What if you just got up on people and hit the ground?
Eh.
Spat water at them.
Yeah, I get it.
Unfortunately, a decent chunk of Kalimdor is that.
Yeah, I get it, Blizzard. You had an in-house CG team.
Look at these slither. What, Ashara, I would say Felwood Pass, Winterspring, all like both like the top and the bottom of Kalimdor are like practically empty. Well, more the top.
Rise of the Naga.
I was gonna make a joke and I realized it's too the voice I was about to use was gonna make that sound too much like the N-word, so I didn't.
Yeah.
These tracks are fresh.
It was probably the right
They
choice.
split
Anyway,
off in
Maeiv.
opposite directions.
Maeiv.
Getting help from
Oh,
someone.
you spelled her name wrong.
Oh,
orders, mistress.
what a shame.
You watchers split up into 2 parties. Scour the woods. Find what you can. We'll meet you further up the coast. Remember, sisters.
Maybe the
if
game
you
will
find
be
Illidan,
remotely
do
challenging
not
this
attempt
time.
to take him without the rest of us.
Maybe.
He is far too dangerous to
Oh, did they do her dirty in WoW?
Yes, mistress.
I looked her up
The
I
rest
think,
of you,
at some point.
follow
They
me.
keep bringing her back for some reason. So,
I don't know. Ask me anything about WoW lore.
How may I serve the goddess?
The hunt awaits.
it was popular at the time, so in one of the expansions,
I can
they
wait no
included some
longer.
red versus blue characters.
I will finish
That
the hunt.
village has been
As
razed.
orcs.
The bodies have been mutilated. Do you suppose demons did this?
Illidan's stench hangs heavily over this place. But those tracks were not made by any demons I know of. Be wary, my
What are her
sisters.
abilities anyway?
There's no
She's got
telling
Blink
what
and she's got
horrors
Fan of
Illidan's come to his
Knives.
side.
Oh, right. She was
Blink
the
is the
original,
most important ability.
I think she was the original model for Spectre.
Sure.
The guilty will suffer.
Just what if she was ethereal? Great, now you have Spectre.
I will finish the hunt.
But yeah, the Blink ability. Very important.
Mistress, the furbolgs
Every
have succumbed
single
to the forest's corruption.
MOBA
It's as if
has
they've
the
lost
fucking Blink
themselves to
ability.
endless rage.
Mm-hmm.
Their tribe
Flash
suffered
steps are
greatly
very
during
cool.
the Legion's invasion.
I don't know if you've heard
They
this.
cannot be saved.
Anyway, we gotta kill these furbolgs.
For
Good.
justice.
They're abominations. I think they would classify as monstrosities,
Justice
right?
will be done.
Furbolgs?
End
They're
draws
definitely not
near.
beasts.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
is
If we're
the
talking
time,
D&D,
as I suspected. Their whole
I don't think they're
race
aber-
has
Oh,
gone
actually,
mad.
these ones are probably aberrations,
Slay them
right? They're all corrupt. or
corrupted maybe, or
something.
they're
Yeah, so you can feel
fiends.
good about killing them then.
They are ferocious beasts.
The guilty will suffer.
Okay, what if I were to
Now
tell
is
you
the time.
that Code Vein might
I
actually be
can wait
great?
no longer.
I don't believe you,
I
but
will
go
finish
ahead.
The hunt.
Basically, the opening several hours of that game are the worst hours of that game by leaps and bounds. It improves so dramatically after the Blood Cathedral, which is what you do after
End
the
draws near,
what the
but
boss you
Legion's
got to the
corruption still grips the
Old
land.
Answer.
I will finish
Like
the hunt.
there have been some I think
Ambush!
all-timer
The satyrs are
Souls
attacking!
fights
Drive the foul
in that game,
brutes
and the class
Wretched fools.
customization
You
stuff
cannot stop the master.
gets really
This
interesting.
is the hand of glory. His will shall be done.
Code Vein might be rad. It just
back.
has
So, Illidan sent you foul
genuinely
satyrs
awful
to slow us
opening
down.
act.
He must be getting desperate.
Anyway,
The
that's all I'll
end
say about
draws
that because I know I've
near.
been talking about that a lot lately.
Now is the time.
It's been a
That's
fun
fine.
I
surprise.
can wait no longer.
Mistress Shadowsong, we're lucky to have found you.
Report. We must hurry.
See, they call her Mistress Shadowsong because nobody knows how her first name is
Our
actually
party was
pronounced.
attacked by a bloodthirsty wildkin. Apparently, Illidan's passing drove the creature mad. There's no telling how many more innocents it might harm.
I mean,
This madness must end. We will find the creature and put it down.
oh, it does a chicken bok bok.
Illidan is out there
Wait.
somewhere.
Did you make? Oh no, the portraits are new.
Illidan's new minions struck here
No, the
as
portraits
well.
are old.
They're
Oh, are they?
bloodthirsty
I guess
and
I just don't
fearless,
recognize her
whoever
portrait.
they
I just
are.
assumed it was new.
You know,
Did you
the
make everything
heroes
old?
might be different. Might be might be using the new outfits for the heroes, and you know, the buildings
guilty
might
will
be
suffer.
reforged. Who's to say?
I can wait no longer.
Shadow slide.
That's the creature we're after. Slay it quickly and put it out of its misery. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Yeah, this
Now
should make
is
sense
the
to you, right? You're playing a lot of Monster Hunter at the moment.
Yeah,
Hunt these monsters.
yeah.
What if the monsters used to be sapient friends?
Kill him.
For justice.
And then harvest their bodies.
The end draws near.
Yeah.
I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer.
Destroy their homes. Maybe they got something in there.
Now is the time.
Sometimes they
Overturn
do.
their tables. Go through their cabinets.
Ashal Theridas.
Sometimes they do.
I will finish
See, look.
the hunt.
Rune of Lesser Healing.
Justice. The end draws near.
Oh, those aren't even proper items. They're just.
Yeah, they're just consumables.
Huh. Yeah, this is like a part of the game I legitimately don't remember anything from this.
You don't remember much about Frozen Throne?
I believe I played it through completion one time.
Okay.
Guilty will suffer.
And I'm not a real fan.
Now
I
is
never
the
actually
time.
played Rexar through to completion.
I cheated, and that's how I finished
These
Rexar.
must be the creatures we're after.
But when I buy this game, I'll definitely do it. I'll spend 400 hours playing through Rexar's amazing story.
Yeah.
So
Craven races
vital
have
and
tempted
necessary.
our
It's
wrath
downright
over the
critical to the
centuries.
Warcraft 3 lore.
None have survived.
Yeah, I'm sure Rexar
Where did this
is
guy
definitely...
that just wanders up and down the Barrens come from?
Oh, is that where you find him?
Yeah, he literally is just like a hero unit that wanders up and down the Barrens, who's friendly to the Horde and hostile to the Alliance. That's all he does.
Okay.
Him and his bear. For eternity.
We're wasting time here.
Are we being invaded? My watchers are ready. Is there trouble?
Justice will be done.
Hi!
The hunt awaits.
It's nice though that they did make the Night Elf hero a melee unit.
What is nature's call?
Yep.
We must hurry.
I mean,
Justice
yeah, the Night Elves don't really have a
shall thirst.
tanky hero.
Yeah, I mean,
Keeper
not
of the
even her.
Grove is a little bit
Were slain just like the others.
resilient because they have healing and shit.
Sure, they also go through.
Well,
I guess it's okay if they go through wood, right? Because wisps don't have to consume it for
Why would they
resources.
destroy ships?
They can actually deprive other people of wood.
Wait. He may have taken to the sea. Hurry, sisters. The port of Nendis lies to the north. Perhaps there we can find a ship and set sail
Oh,
after
are there
Illidan.
not any
Illidan is out
like
there
not normal
somewhere.
items in this game, or are they all just
I will
consumable?
finish the
No,
hunt.
I think they're just showing off
Oh,
Now is
the new
time.
thing. Okay.
the new thing, the
The
runes.
end draws near. I can wait no longer. I
See?
can wait no longer. Now is the time.
Do you see?
Maeve can access otherwise unreachable locations with Blink.
Justice will be done.
Seems like
For
a
the
cool
Watchers.
lady.
For justice. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer.
Look, I got a spider ring.
The end draws
There you
near.
go.
It gives me +1
I
agility.
will finish the hunt.
That's real nice,
Now
sweetie.
is the time. We're wasting time here.
Proud of you.
I can wait no longer.
Producer of Legaia was the producer on Tales of Rebirth? Huh. I'll say this. That game seemed neat.
Which one?
The last 2D Tales game.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one you're
The
playing
end
with.
draws near.
Yeah. The one with
Panther Man.
Eugene Gallardo.
I can wait no longer.
Most Tale games are like at least
Mistress
like,
Shadowsong.
okay.
Thank Illu.
That's what
band of
the dark
satyrs
secret
captured
is.
the
Yes,
rest of
all
my
Tales
And
games are
some
the
of them are
exact same.
actually
Some of
pretty
them are
damn
just
Hold of
good.
them in the nearby
Yeah.
woods.
We will find them. The guilty will suffer.
It's worked for them.
The guilty will suffer.
Night Elf.
Like your Star Ocean.
I knew there were more
Well,
of them skulking
hey.
around out there.
You know, Star
I
Ocean
will
6.
Release my warriors immediately.
I've seen worse.
We must hurry. I will finish the hunt.
I missed Trias already.
Oh, they're probably still around in some zombie corporation form.
I can wait no
That's the
longer.
magic of Japanese companies.
By the light of the moon.
Is they can
Still
just
employed,
kind of
just-
stick around.
Now is the
I
time.
could get all these people now. Attack, move to
On
victory.
your mark. Done.
How'd you guess?
We're getting close. I smell something vile upon the wind. We must hurry.
I smell something vile in the wind. Sorry.
It's Toots.
Yeah, that was my joke. Farts.
Yeah. Oh, it's Illidan. He's getting away on a boat.
You think leaving behind the fiery footprints like would cause a lot of trouble, or do you think that is an actual fire?
I think it's more a...
Quickly, you fools. The
Cosmetic
ships
thing?
must be burned.
It's showing his corruption.
It's not actually burning anything.
Because he ate that demon skull.
I cannot allow
Slardor
Illidan
and
to
Naga
escape
Siren.
again.
And
We
Ricky.
must slay those Naga before they burn the ships.
You are too late, little warning. The Master has already set sail for distant shores. However, he wished to thank you for the hospitality you provided during his imprisonment. He asked us to repay you in kind.
You're certainly welcome to try, monster.
Have you started Legend of the
Illidan's
Guy
out
yet?
there somewhere.
I need to start playing it.
We're wasting time.
I'm very excited to do the same 3 combos over and over again.
Yeah.
What is nature's call? Is there trouble?
Out the way. Good morning.
Hi! Taste my spear.
Let me put it like this. I don't dislike that game. Legend of the Guy was very specifically never been even thought of when it comes to JRPG.
Justice will be done.
No, I'm good.
Ashal Thanatos. The hunter waits.
What is nature's call? Aim dead center.
We must hurry.
It gets a bit more interesting as it goes on,
Can
but
wait no longer.
it is kind of
For
the
the
same thing.
watchers.
Hi!
Your move.
Is there trouble? Make
Burn all the
me
ships. Now you're just like Arthas.
Yeah, I unburned the ships. It's the opposite.
Oh, you wanted to keep. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
Mistress, do you believe
Do the
we
elves
can
not know how to
defeat
make
Illidan, even if
boats?
we find him?
No, they'd have to make new
Illidan
boats.
has grown powerful.
Oh.
Of that, there is no doubt. He consumed the energies of the
Oh,
sky.
he's neither
Say-
Night Elf nor Demon,
Now
but something
he's
more.
neither Night elf nor demon.
I would have assumed that like
Something
wisps
more.
could just turn into like a tree
Mistress,
boat.
why would the Naga harbor so much hatred for us?
We must trust time.
That not the
to
case?
reveal all things.
Wowheads out
Hurry.
there? Can wisps
Illidan has
turn
a
into tree
considerable
boats?
lead on us.
That seems like it
We
should
must
be a
capture
thing.
him before he
Keeper
causes
of
any more harm.
Waters.
All right, you think you're actually gonna get
Mistress,
the build
we
in this
followed
level?
Illidan's course
Let's
due
find
east as you
out.
asked, but these strange islands do not appear on any of our maps.
I suspected as much. These islands must have been formed only recently.
What makes you say that?
The ruins all around us, Naisha. I recognize them. This was once the great city of Suramar, built before our civilization was blasted beneath the
I think
sea
the Naga were
10,000 years
elves?
ago.
Yes, the Naga
But
used to
how
be
could-
Night Elves.
Are you suggesting that these islands were somehow raised from the seafloor?
What if they
Perhaps.
took the
There are
classic
few
Lord of the
powers
Rings
left in
orc
the world capable
creation
of
thing?
raising
Yeah,
islands from the
but
just
now
said
they're
the Naga
snake
instead.
people.
Regardless, it's a mystery
Now they're
we'll have to
sexy
solve later.
snakefish ladies.
We'd best head inland and set up a base camp. Once we're situated, we'll pick
Oh,
up
we get to
Raiden's
build
trail.
things.
Here, sisters.
Yay!
Let's establish a base so we can continue our hunt for Illidan.
I love it when the video game lets me play the video game.
The guilty will suffer.
Oh, see, now we got the Ancient of Wonders. Now we've got the shopkeeper
Yes.
Illidan is
buildings.
out there somewhere.
Oh, and we get a special extra unit for the campaign. All right, let's see.
Create more moonwells. Goddess, light my path.
Introducing any new buildings?
Yep.
Justice will
Yep.
be done.
Because each
Ancient of Wonder?
faction now has a shop building.
Now is the time.
Oh, great. Came across the ocean,
We're
introduced
wasting time.
commerce.
Yeah.
Night Elves didn't have it before. Countless thousands of years.
I stand ready.
Now they get
The
capitalism.
hunt awaits.
You're welcome.
The hunt awaits. I will finish the hunt.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Goblin shipyard.
Your building is complete.
I will finish
Your
the hunt.
building is complete.
I can wait no longer.
Insufficient gold.
Ancient Watcher.
Justice
These
will
might be-
done.
I don't remember
The
if
end.
I
Ancient
think.
Watcher, I don't think is in the base game at all.
Yeah, I think it's like they were a little more confident about
The
giving
guilty
you
will
campaign
suffer.
exclusive units.
Now is the time.
I think was
And
the
I remember
idea.
when RTSs had big campaigns.
Yeah.
And that was like the main selling point for most audiences.
Eh,
The sleeper has awakened.
I will finish the hunt.
I mean, that was RTSs were big for a while, and it wasn't.
yeah.
Like obviously, the backbone was the people in the multiplayer scene,
We're
but
wasting
Your
time
building
here.
is complete.
Can I help you?
Your building is
what a weird
complete.
time.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Illidan is out there somewhere. I can wait no longer.
The sleeper has
Our time
awakened.
is short.
At once.
Anudura.
Insufficient gold.
The hunt awaits. For justice.
All right.
For the Watchers.
Good job, Lionheart.
Good job, Lionheart. I don't know what you just said.
He's being a good
The
rando
end
player
draws
in
near.
his pub groups in Monster Hunter.
Ashal
Yeah,
know
be
what
good
pub
and
group
beat the
means?
game for
the
for
guilty
the
will
the
When I say
weak.
pub groups, do you know what I mean?
I will finish the hunt.
Did that term ever get
Vaguely.
out of MMOs, or did that stay in MMOs?
Ashal Theridos.
Or
For
did that even
justice.
originate in MMOs? I guess I don't know.
Research finished.
Now is the time. I can wait no
Research
longer.
finished.
The guilty will suffer. An orc. I smell the stench of demons about him.
Rest easy, stranger. This old wanderer has no quarrel with you or your kin. I am Drakthul, once a powerful warlock of the Storm Reaver clan. Now, I am the last of my
Hey, Jay?
kind.
What are you doing here?
Your pardon,
Drakthul.
lady, but I am hunted by restless ghosts. They've chased me day and night for nearly 20 years. Perhaps if you silence them for me, I will tell you my tale.
I'll consider it.
No, I think that might have been the guy that played Mal'Ganis, though.
Mal
Our
Gibson.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Naga, careful, sisters. There's no telling.
Trying to
what
come
the
up with a
creatures
what
have in
women
store
want
for
joke,
us.
and I can't.
We will find
I'm awake.
justice.
I'm awake.
Justice will be done. The end draws near.
Research finished.
We must hurry. The guilty will suffer.
Mel Gibson's still a weirdo.
Research.
Yeah, he's still a weirdo.
Research finished. In position. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We're wasting time here. Now is the time.
End of conversation.
Yep.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
No, if you've ever seen interviews with
I can
him,
wait no
he's
longer.
he's got some real
The hunt awaits. I will
haunted
finish the
by
hunt.
Catholic guilt energy to him.
I can see it.
And no, he never apologized for, you know, the anti-Semitism and whatnot.
Sure.
Justice will be done. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time.
I am sworn to avenge. Goddess, light my path.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Let me look up how long these extra campaigns are. Were we still talking 8 levels, or do they reduce?
Yeah, I think they're 8 levels.
Light my path.
Where shall I strike?
Make it fast. I walk in shadow.
The hunt awaits.
I'm curious how much are they setting up for WoW in this? I think. That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
think they
most-
are setting up a lot.
We're wasting time here. The end draws near. The hunt awaits.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
All right, the Sentinel campaign is 8 levels. The Alliance campaign is 6.
I am afraid.
The Scourge campaign is 8.
Well, there's also, don't forget the hidden tower defense map that we have to do.
We're wasting
And the
time.
Founding of No,
The guilty will suffer.
sorry, Rexar.
Now is the time. Justice will be done.
Goddess, light my path. As the goddess wills.
We must hurry.
It's weird to see boats
How
in this
may I
game, though.
serve the goddess?
Yep, that was a thing that they were.
A return to Warcraft 2.
From justice. Speak your mind. Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the
Illidan
innocent
is
alike.
out there somewhere.
Say, upon level up, do you get all your HP back?
Research finished.
Nope.
We must hurry.
Our champion has fallen.
No. Maybe it wasn't Maeiviline.
No, it's fine.
My watchers are ready. Certainly. As you wish.
Standing guard.
I thought about going back to Warcraft 2 at some point, but I know that game gets rough as hell at times.
I mean, yeah, a lot of old RTS campaigns are just fucked.
Insufficient gold.
I am closing on the end of Age of Empires 1.
Speak your mind.
You're in
Couple
the
campaigns
special
left.
edition campaigns now.
Yes, I believe I'm firmly into definitive edition release
Fear
stuff.
the night.
Mainly in that some of these levels get much easier than the campaigns before, as though they are restarting their difficulty curve.
I am the hand.
Wait, do they have Murlocs as peasants?
Yeah.
Mornaga, slay them, sisters.
Night elves. Kill them Artemis's name.
In position.
The hunt awaits.
I will say these night elf frigates are like right out of Dark Elf Warhammer.
Yeah.
Weird how they kept doing that, huh?
Yeah.
I guess when you well, never mind.
We're wasting time here.
You got away with it. Why not keep getting away with it?
I can wait no longer.
To some extent, it is on Games Workshop.
The sleeper has our time is short.
I think they should have fought harder.
They should have done some legal action.
I thought they did, and it went their other way. Did I get that wrong?
I don't think they ever went hard enough, though.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Oh, so they did sue them, and
Yeah.
they won. But
Okay.
it was a settlement. It was a settlement, not a...
Yeah.
Huh.
We must hurry.
You hear that they're apparently getting rid of Slaanesh?
Goddess
The
light.
hunt awaits.
Well, yeah, Slaanesh is no longer...
I think they've already gotten rid of him in the fantasy universe, so I guess they're going to get rid of him everywhere?
I don't know. I know that Slaanesh is no longer the fourth most powerful Chaos God. Because the Great Horned Rat.
I stand ready.
Horned Rat's less interesting, though.
Where shall
I'm
I
sorry
start?
that they took away
We're wasting time here.
Slaanesh
draws
because of
near.
woke.
We
What
must
is... Why,
stand
okay, I'm actually curious.
ready.
Why
I
did they get
finish
rid
the
of him?
hunt?
Waiting on you.
If I had to guess, the actual answer is that
Make it
model line
fast.
just doesn't sell.
I shall not fear.
Oh. I mean, I guess some of them are literally... I would think demonettes would sell. As boobs.
I stand
Yeah.
I am sworn
But
to avenge.
are you saying that there are Warhammer figurine owners out there
Research
that are
finished.
proud enough to have Warhammer figurines in their house, but are not?
I
willing to
mean,
display
you know,
potentially
they
half-naked
did,
ones?
but here's the thing: in 40K, they did,
Fair enough.
they did just do a set for
Our warriors have
Emperor's
engaged
Children.
the
Finally,
I stand ready.
Which one are the Emperor's Children?
they're the Slaanesh
Hunt
ones.
awaits.
Oh,
Standing guard.
oh, the pink ones.
Yeah, you know, Noise
Be
Marines.
done.
Yeah. Fulgrim. Fulgrim. Yes.
Sure. Fulcrum.
Our warriors have engaged.
Fulgrim. You know, for a grim dark universe.
Grimful.
I'm curious, what's the etymology of grimdark? Because that's been a thing in 40K for a long time, but I just assume that 40K is still too young for it to be the potential birth of a word.
I mean, 40K is like 35 years old.
Yeah, I know, but still, I don't know. Grimdark seems like something that would probably have been before it.
I am sworn to avenge. Research
Oh,
finished.
it is literally from 40K.
Yeah. In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium.
Yes, the earliest example of it is September 1987, its first rulebook. Good for them. Yeah, part of me wondered if they're trying to get rid of Slaanesh because
Fast.
they're portrayed as a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, but yeah, they did enough with Slaanesh to do a armor to finally do a like dedicated
We're wasting
Uh,
time here.
Well, to actually put out the model
army
line,
book.
because,
Yeah, for
Those
the
have been around
Slaanesh
for a
Chaos
long time,
Space
but-
Marines.
you know, I think they should do.
What?
because there's still a loyalist and a heretic faction of Space Marines that are completely unknown of still. I think they should. I think they should make those female Space Marines just to piss everybody off.
Unfortunately, the
They already are custodians.
Sororitas-
We know that the technology works. What if his cloning process fucked up a couple times and he made a couple of girls when he was making all the Primarchs?
On your mark.
That'd be pretty funny. That would see. I would think that they should do that just to make people mad.
Yeah. I mean, they have.
I
these two
mean,
in their
when they
back
made the
pocket to eventually
Custodes,
pull
it's
out
like,
his-
oh, what if the Custodes could be ladies? And people were like, oh my god! Not the Custodes, my favorite faction!
Yes, the one that everybody talks about.
Everyone's favorite characters, the Adeptus Custodes.
The ones that sit around in a throne room for eternity.
The guilty will suffer.
I'm sure there's some book where one goes off into adventure or something. But...
Yeah, I'm sure at some point the Custodes did something cool because they wanted people to buy the models.
Yeah, there was probably another, like, secret attack on the throne or something in, like, 32, the 32nd millennium or something.
You must hurry.
But God, the idea that they even, like, even though it's at the absolute fringes of the Adeptus Astartes, people got so angry about that. I thought that was very funny.
The hunt awaits.
Like, never mind the fact that they literally couldn't be in any of the other proper chapters. The idea that the technology could potentially work in some capacity in certain situations on women got people so upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why those last two, there should be a good one, there should be a bad one.
Yeah. More like the Adeptus Coswokas.
I stand.
The Adeptus Cookstartes?
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
take
putting it
that.
with another word.
Take that,
Take that, you
British
woke workshop, game workshop.
Games Woke Shop.
The sleeper has awakened.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged.
Somebody has probably called it Games Workshop before.
Oh, absolutely.
Unironically. Probably over the exact thing I was just talking about.
Oh, look at these fucking Murlocs.
Wow, those air units are destroying those ships.
Yeah.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Turns out wooden vessels are pretty fragile.
Goddess, light my path.
And being forced to play as the Night Elves.
We're
Has
wasting
awakened.
time here.
Squishy little bitches.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Finally, a streamer that's willing to say it like it is.
Yeah, that's right. Take that. I don't like low durability factions.
Goddess,
You want your
light
units
my
to be able to
path.
survive?
The
I'm
great
not good enough
outdoors.
at micro. Listen, we had a lot of fun with the Eldar. But let's be real here. I just
We
like
played
the
on normal
big robot suit
Research
Eldar.
Spiders?
Justice will be
The
done.
spiders and the,
Oh, the Wraith
Wraith
Lords,
Guard.
or whatever they're called. Wraith Guard.
The great outdoors. Our
Are we
sacred
being
grove
invaded?
is being desecrated.
Curious, what is the
The hunt is
Suikoden animated doing?
I believe it's coming, quote, eventually.
Curious if it's about a game or if it's a new thing.
I believe it's a new thing.
Nope, it's based on the events of Suikoden 2, something they've already done unsuccessfully once before.
What else is new?
Your building is.
But if I were to tell you they make up a new character for the events to go around instead of using, you know, the protagonist.
I would say, of course they do. Next question.
Your building is
Wait, is the
complete.
remaster? Is that literally going to be for
Research
60 bucks?
finished.
It's out. You can buy it.
Oh, it's out?
It is $60.
What? Why is it 60 bucks? Konami.
What were you going to think it was going to cost?
30. Or 40, maybe? I would have bought it either of those prices.
Yes, War Chief.
Naga. Their presence here is a
No, it's 50.
sacrilege to nature.
Okay, a little less, but still, let's just say a bit more than it should have been.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
There's cosmetic stuff,
Where shall I strike?
fast forward feature, auto saves.
Justice
Okay,
will be done.
this is actually
Effort was
exciting.
put into them.
My path,
Yes, this looks quite good.
of course.
Insufficient gold.
Relive the magic.
Our warriors
Watch
have
all your
engaged
friends
the
die
enemy.
again and again.
Insufficient gold.
Point the way. Say no more.
My strength is yours.
Your manner is depleted.
I stand ready.
Okay, well, I do appreciate that this campaign is like going hard.
I mean,
Pretty quickly.
they don't need to reteach you how to play the game.
Yeah, that's exciting. Especially considering the base Night Elf campaign. I think you got through that even faster than you did
The orcs.
the Orc one,
I
which
stand
you did
ready.
super fast.
Now is the time. I will finish the hunt. We're wasting time here.
They got turtle riders?
Yeah, we got turtles. Mercenary
Is it a
turtles.
Rasta turtle?
Yeah.
Like from Trials of Mana.
Yeah.
The hunt awaits.
Oh yeah, Yatsu, yes.
Hi! For the trees. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
But considering that Suikoden remaster has been delayed for like
Illidan is out there somewhere.
have been delayed for like a year and a half or something, I think it's fair that I was not aware it was out.
I told
For
you.
the Watchers.
I told you it was coming out in March.
Direct me.
And you're like,
I
I
listened
won't
to-
believe it until I can buy it.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd say.
Justice will be
Because
done.
it'd been delayed
It's
for like a year
not
and a half.
real until I can see it.
Illidan is out there somewhere. I can wait no longer. I shall
Our
paradise.
time is yours.
We must hurry.
Goddess, light my
The
path.
guilty will suffer.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
they clearly
7
wanted
grenades.
to make Naga a faction, and then were like, actually balancing a fifth faction would be a nightmare.
I can wait no longer.
And I don't blame them.
What if we didn't do that instead?
What if we
What
just
made
made them a
slight alterations
campaign-only
of the existing
thing?
ones?
Goddess, light my
Of
path.
course, they then didn't
The
do it for
hunt
the orcs.
awaits.
You got a variant of Night Elves, you got a variant of Alliance. Variant of
Anyway,
Undead.
I just ignored the side quest with the Orc Warlock.
That's fine.
It's fine.
At last, the tomb of Sargeras is found.
Sargeras. I think they killed...
Don't worry.
You, my trusted
Yes.
servant,
They
Sargeras
killed
died,
Sargeras. Sargeras.
Like 7 years ago or something.
Like 8,000 years ago.
She'll certainly
Yes.
try.
In
4
Warcraft
expansions
3,
ago.
Revenge of Me.
Illidan. I knew.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll have to fight our way through the
Saw-
Naga's defenses in order to follow
Didn't Matt
him.
Rory show off the ending cutscene of that
Sure.
expansion during his stream at some point?
That sounds like something Matt Rory would have done.
And it's just some absurd anime bullshit, like
Yeah, oh
all
yeah.
Blizzard stuff became.
Yes, War Chief.
We're wasting time here.
By the way, EverQuest has put out
In
31 expansion packs.
The hunt awaits.
Don't know. I thought to bring that up.
More of the vile serpents. Let none
WoW still has a
survive.
lot of catching up to do. Do you think they will ever stop WoW?
No. As long as it continues to make money.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like on a longer scale, like if let's just say
If
neither one
human
of us
history
dies,
continues,
like let's just say both of us survive and the country survive this current outbreak of fascism, and we get to live to a ripe old age. You think WoW will outlive us?
yeah.
We're wasting time here.
God, that's depressing.
Now is the time. Illidan is out there somewhere.
But, you know, well, by, you know, in 2025, the dark future, they will have invented super cocaine and cyber cocaine.
Now quickly, my sisters. Illidan must be stopped at all costs.
Aren't those just the same thing?
No. No, super cocaine is for, the unwireds. Yeah. Alright, cool. It's another one of these levels.
Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about this, mistress. It's too quiet. It feels as if we're walking into a trap.
Still, we must press on, Naisha. If Illidan finds whatever it is he's seeking, he could... Wait.
No buildings, no resources. Only attack move.
Strange. These are Orcish runes. They were written by Gul'dan when he first opened this tomb 20 years ago.
What do they say?
Apparently, he logged his journey
Gul'dan
through the
got
tomb's
here?
depths. These runes seem to depict that history.
Quickly, you fools. Fan out and search for the primary passage.
Oh, this is great. Look, you can see both the old and the new version of the Orc Warlock model. They went to the trouble of giving Gul'dan a unique model, huh?
Now, Sargeras, I will
How am I supposed to know this is the past unless it has a sepia filter over it?
Well, what if it had a bright red, pink filter to it
There's no
instead?
telling what Gul'dan and his lackeys
Leave
awoke in
it
this
salmon.
foul place.
Thank you very much.
We must be cautious. I will finish the hunt.
Spend more time studying your Pantones.
Find Illidan.
The end draws near.
More undead orcs.
Gul'dan led them blindly to their deaths.
Not since Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Charge. Have we done this?
Oh,
much?
weird.
For
I wonder what
justice.
that game could have been influenced
For
by.
justice.
I like that game.
For the Watchers. I will finish the hunt. Now is the time. The end.
It seemed fine. It just seemed, I could see why it was, pegged as
Warcraft 3
derivative.
Lite.
All too late. Fire. We're wasting time here. The hunt awaits.
Also, I have to mention that for Eberron fans, it was the only thing you had in the video game space for a
Yep.
very long time.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Now is the time.
Is Eberron like a... Are there like a ton of novels or something? Because I've been hearing about that forever, and I have no idea like
We
what...
must hurry.
Like, except for DDO, like,
I will finish the hunt.
what has taken
The
place in
end
Eberron?
draws near.
I believe, you know, they did that new setting book for 5e.
I can wait no
Oh.
longer.
I'm being told food is here.
Oh.
I'll tell the kids about Eberron. I'll be back.
But before you go, put on some music.
Okay.
I only have so much vamping in me. Eberron is yet another D&D setting. But there's like guns, I think, and robot people. I think that's it. I think that's it. And that's all the vamping I got in me. Gonna take a bathroom break? I'd suggest y'all do the same. Hey, Yahtzee, you still there? Alright, that's a no then. Alright, Arby's gone, so let's just talk about things he doesn't want to hear about. So, Code Vein. What if Souls but anime? And a lot of bosses that make you uncomfortable because they're just basically monster girls. Anime vampires. And weird, thirsty, boss designers. That's Code Vein. Let's see what else. So we got about 2.5 campaigns left in Warcraft 3. And that is basically going to spell the end of our, at this point, like, what, 2-year long, however long it's been, real-time strategy thing we've been doing. But we are going to kind of cap it off by playing a bunch of Total Warhammer 3. It's going to attempt to teach me how to play that game, which I can't imagine will end well. And then I think we're probably going to go back to doing some random bullshit. Namely, I have installed the relatively recent PC release of the PlayStation 1 classic Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles, which is a bad video game that I look forward to forcing RB over here to see through to the end with me. Are going to get very annoyed with each other. Yeah, you probably did, Yatsu. Oh, but I got you now. I'm curious, Yatsu, how far along are you into Girls in the Sky? I haven't been able to tune in for a while just because I've been busy when you normally stream. Have you taken a break from it? I know it's a long game. Oh, Kevin. I don't remember when that is. What region are you in? That's a better representation. Oh, you're in the okay. You're what is it like? Chapter 3 or something? Chapter 2, 3, I think. 4, a number. Yeah, you still got some stuff to do. And by the other party, you just mean Aga and I always blank on her name. Annalise. You got some real good stuff up ahead of you. That game goes hard. Further it goes in. I'm curious, which one of the enforcers have you met thus far? I know that you've met Blue Blanc. Have you met a certain orange-haired character with a really great and totally not self-given nickname? Okay, you must not have then, if that's not immediately coming to mind. Trust me, that's not a spoiler of any kind. You're I look forward to seeing what you have to say about that person. How do you feel about anime? Definitely wouldn't have anything to do in a Warcraft 3 stream, obviously. Anime doesn't exist in Blizzard properties, for sure. Feel like anime hates you? Why is that? Oh, because it's all isekai. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. A lot of it's been isekai for a long time. Like, here's the thing. There's a lot of classic anime that was just isekai. Inuyasha, isekai. Fushigi Yugi, isekai. That's good floating. Yeah. There was another. I mean, God, there's so many that are effectively just isekai. Is it less isekai and more that you're now realizing that it's been going this way the entire time? That it secretly was this to begin with? Or is the difference that somebody has to die in order to get isekai now? That's just expected. Oh, you know what it is? No. The real difference is that now all these things making all these different studios making isekais, they're all hyper aware of isekais and their tropes. So it's less about actually making an interesting story and more about what can we do to make this slightly different from every other isekai. What gimmick can we include here? What if our main character was a vending machine? What if our main character was a slime? What if our main character was put into a woman's body and then became a villain for some reason? What if, insert whatever bullshit you want? There's definitely a paint by numbers element to it. as opposed to something like Inuyasha, which was very clearly somebody's romantic fantasy. What if a pretty cat boy was into me? What if a pretty cat boy was into me? Brayden? Arbitrary water? Thank God he couldn't hear that.
Oh, hi, I'm back.
Hello, definitely didn't say anything weird 10 seconds ago. What's up?
Oh,
I
big
was
big Ranma 1/2 discussion happening?
We're wasting time here.
Nope.
Now is
The other one.
The guilty will suffer.
Big fan of Lum.
Talking about how we were talking about how it's always been isekai, the isekai to the top, up and down,
Yeah.
for decades.
I will finish the hunt.
Yeah.
Brayden, what if a pretty cat boy liked you, but couldn't admit it?
I can wait no longer.
Because he was still
See, I'm
in
trying
love
to remember
with your
what kind of hot boys she made before she made Inuyasha.
The tomb of Sargeras.
Were there hot boys in Ranma?
I mean,
I thought
boy
they were- I
Ranma
thought it
has
was
his
basically
charm. But also, all of the guys who are chasing girl Ranma are real freaks.
Oh yeah, no, I think Ranma 1/2 does not hold up.
The guilty
Oh,
will
it's good.
I think there's some really gross shit
But
there.
yeah, no, don't get me wrong. There's also some real icky shit.
Now is the time.
Boys will be boys, Army, obviously.
Do
They
the
can't help
girls
themselves
were the girls into boy Ranma? Were the anime girls the wee
Finish the
bets?
hunt.
I was paying too much attention to Papa Dad, Panda Dad.
Okay,
Panda.
I'm being told Ranma was hot
The guilty will suffer. The
by
end
one
draws near.
Mika.
For justice.
So there you go.
That's a small sample size, but it's better than all the guys who were talking about it a moment ago.
We must hurry.
Listen, I liked the girl who made Okonomiyaki.
I will finish the hunt.
I like the lady with the big boomerang in Inuyasha,
You know,
whose name I don't remember.
Inu Joshua. Is that anything?
The end draws near.
No, I think if you had not hard pronounced the J, it would have worked. But
Inu Joshua.
oh, there's definitely somebody named Joshua.
Inu Joshua.
At some point, thought about Inuyasha.
Inu Joshua the Hedgehog.
No, I'm gonna see if that exists.
I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer.
I'm sure the Inuyasha Sonic the Hedgehog crossover.
Now is the
I
time.
want to see if somebody's made this. Yep.
Yeah.
What if Inuyasha was drawn in the style of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Boom. There you go.
Thank you, Riku
I
SCD
can
on
wait no
DeviantArt.
longer.
Thank you, Riku SUD.
What if I tell you this is not the first? What if I tell you there's quite a few of these?
Oh, what?
The hunt awaits.
People?
End draws near. The guilty will suffer.
Oh, I like this
I
one
will
of
finish
Shadow
the hunt.
as
The guilty
what's her
will
of
suffer.
Kagome's ancestor.
Okay.
I will finish the hunt. The end
And a lot
draws
of
near.
a lot of arguments about who would win in a fight, Inuyasha or Sonic.
Goku.
Who?
Superman.
Now is the
So I'm
time.
currently loading up our
I can wait
DM
no
with
longer.
this fan art.
I will finish the hunt.
Oh, okay.
Ashal Theridas.
I'll stop. But boy, there's some stuff in here.
I can wait no longer.
Oh, is there something on DeviantArt?
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer.
Oh, I suspect if you look up anything I will also be clear, I didn't even type in Sonic. I put in Inuyasha the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
The end draws near.
Sonic has
I can
some
hear
extreme
Arcana's
SEO
voices
pull.
from the other side of this barrier. If we destroy it, they'll be able to get inside and help us hunt for Illidan. There somewhere, I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time. I can wait no longer.
Yatsu, I imagine by destroying her body completely.
The end draws near. I will finish the hunt.
Destroying her body? Cocaine? Question mark?
I can wait no longer.
What a
Now
time
is
that
the
would have
time.
been to live in the 80s. I wonder if I would have been a big cokehead.
Our time is short.
No way to know.
Shall I strike?
Justice will be
Well, probably not, because I had opportunities to get into heroin.
The end draws near.
You know, weirdly enough, no one's ever offered me heroin.
The guilty will suffer. The guilty will suffer.
Well, actually, maybe, though. The reason I didn't get the heroin was that a friend of mine died
There.
as a
More
result of it.
Gul'dan's glyphs. Interesting.
So if that didn't happen, maybe.
Also, I have a lore question. How does Maeve know the story of Gul'dan when all of this happened across the sea?
Still, I
Didn't they
must
already establish?
press
Sorry,
hard.
my
My
mouth
power
is full.
alone should be enough to... That laughter. Is that you, Sargeras? You seek to mock me? We'll see who laughs last, demon, when I claim your burning eye for my own.
Again, he referenced this mysterious eye. What could it be?
An artifact, no doubt.
Maybe it's less
It
everything
must
seems
have
kind more. The
contained
yen is very bad
tremendous
right now, and only
demonic
light novel
power to
publishers
lure
have money to spend on
Gul'dan as it
anime.
did.
I mean, that's half of it, yeah.
The end draws near.
See that Loam does not subscribe to the great man theory of anime
For
history.
justice. Justice will
Our
be
time
done.
is short.
No, they already established that Gul'dan came here, and I guess
Yeah.
this is off the shore of Kalimdor, so...
Yeah. But
We're wasting time.
Also, isn't
the
Maeve's
Night Elves
entire
didn't
thing-
know
the
about the
entire
orcs
thing
and the
is that-
humans.
Well, I'm saying, isn't Maeve's entire thing is that she's
Now is
basically
the
just
time.
like...
A
She's
cop?
the watchdog.
Can wait
Maybe.
no
Yeah,
longer.
she's like, everybody else is living a normal life, and Maeve's off on the border.
Maybe Maeve knows what a Maeve... Alright, now... now, Druids of the Claw can
Maeve
cast
enough
Roar
times now
while
means
in
nothing.
bear form. Which, means you basically never need to keep them in normal form.
End draws near.
Unless you
Yeah, it's
want to
like
cast
the D&D
Regeneration.
2024 changes for Druid. They
It's a
can talk
statue
now
of
while
Ajara,
wild shape.
the great
Yeah.
queen of old. She led our people to ruin by consorting with Sargeras and his burning legion. Only, I don't recall her ever having a tail.
She looks more like a Naga than one of us. Would those foul serpents have any reason to worship our queen?
I don't know, Naisha, but her image chills me to the core. Guilty will suffer.
I swear revenge.
We must hurry. I can wait no longer. Now is the time. Destroy that barrier so our forces outside can join us.
You think Maeve has a watchdog, or is Maeve... Is this a situation
Justice
where the
will be
Watchers have no
done.
Watchers?
I will finish
Uh,
the hunt.
I think Tyrandy
Supreme
would
power.
probably be like, hey,
Illidan is out there somewhere.
hey.
Are you doing anything bad over there?
Are you doing anything? Consorting with traitors, perhaps?
Hurry.
Oh no, you know what? I bet Maeve couldn't
wasting
give
time
less of a
here.
shit, right? Because
Yeah.
Tyrande was with Illidan for a time, I think.
That's right.
My strength.
Or
is
was that a consensual thing, or was that unrequited love on his part?
course.
Ask me anything
At
about
once.
Warcraft lore.
The hunt awaits. The guilty will suffer.
Ask me anything about the pathing in this
We
game.
must hurry. The end draws near. I can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt. Now is the time. The end draws near.
No, it's unrequited. But then also she did just free him.
The guilty
Yeah,
will suffer.
just for funsies.
Now is the time.
Yeah.
And as soon as
it's
he
not
gets
like
free,
really
he immediately
needed it.
eats a demon skull and is like, well, gosh! That Arthas guy told me to do it!
For the Watchers.
Blizzard has some thoughts about
One
recidivism.
shot. The hunt awaits.
You know? Sometimes...
Maybe it's 100%.
Done. For justice.
In Azeroth, at least.
Oh yeah, no,
I will
Illit...
finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Illidan absolutely...
I can wait
You
no
know.
longer.
After Illidan went free, they tried to reintroduce the death penalty.
Our time is short.
Never a good idea for villains in long-running franchises because he's effectively unkillable.
On your mark.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fate.
We're wasting time here. Illidan is out there somewhere. I will finish the hunt. Now is the time. The end draws near. The guilty will
Oh, they're also showing off a new tile set with this map.
We must hope.
Oh, sure.
Like, all of these jungle
I can wait
island
no longer.
maps are not in Reign of
The end
Chaos.
draws near. I will finish the hunt.
Keep forgetting that the base game
The
has a
guilty
name.
will suffer. Now is the time.
And look, they're showing off editor functions.
Illidan is out there somewhere. I will finish the hunt. The hunt awaits.
So I had a bad thing happen to me earlier in the week.
We're wasting
Oh.
time here.
Toilet broke.
Uh-oh.
I can wait no longer.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, it turns out the okay, you know your flushing valve, the thing in the tank
Yes.
that like the chain brings it up and lets some water
Yes,
out to
I
flush?
am aware of this. I have had to do toilet fixing.
Apparently the one I'd had in that toilet for years and years was all rubber.
My way.
Hmm.
All rubber. Including the thing that the chain was connected to. So after enough years, I guess it eventually pulled through the rubber.
Your vaunted night elf justice has no jurisdiction.
Oh, it's Lady Vaj.
What would you know of us?
I
or our
think this lady
justice,
is a
Naga witch?
boss?
Is she a raid boss?
Why, my
In
dear,
Burning Crusade?
we
Yeah,
Naga
'cause she's-
were once night elves. We were Ashara's chosen, the highborn, banished beneath the cruel seas.
Yeah.
When the well of eternity
Yeah, that
imploded
checks out because she's one of
around us.
Illidan's lackeys.
Impossible.
Is Kael Thalas a raid boss?
Transformed. We have waited 10,000 years to retake our
I think so.
rightful
Right?
Yeah.
Is he in the,
Okay, yeah, Kael Thalas and Vaj are
with Lord
bosses
Wasn't he
and
the guy
yeah.
you get the phoenix from? The
Yeah.
legendary mount?
Not while I draw breath.
Your courage
I was there
is
for a drop of that.
commendable, but it
Yeah.
shall avail you nothing.
I almost won the gamble for it. Not the gamble, but the roll. I mean.
What is nature's call?
Justice will be done.
I'm glad I didn't play MMOs.
I'm glad you also didn't play MMOs.
Now is the time. The end draws near. The guilty will
I think there
suffer.
was definitely a world in which you got too
I
into
will
them.
finish the hunt.
Oh, absolutely. And it was bad for me.
The end destroy
It was bad
that
for me.
barrier so our forces outside can join us.
In the Raven's name.
All right, we
Yeah,
got
same
some
like
druids of the
I can wait no longer.
Talon now,
Ashal Theradas.
so we can cast Fairy Fire on the enemy.
Wasn't the first Monster Hunter in like 2003 or something?
Yeah, Yeah, the first Monster
EverQuest
Hunter
came
was
out a
like
few years.
0203. And also, OG Monster Hunter 1 is, rough.
Yeah, EverQuest is literally it's before the turn of the century.
EverQuest was what, 98? And then
99.
99? And then, yeah, Ultima Online, a
has been
video
around
game
for a long time.
made of hatred.
Ultima Online is not a video game.
It was.
We're wasting
No.
time here. I can
It's
wait
as much
no
a social
longer.
experiment as it is a video game, but no.
I'd say it's more.
It's
than a
a,
video
like
game.
the griefing part of Ultima Online was intentional.
I do wonder if it was intentional, not considering that they fucking killed them.
I mean, yeah, they did kill Lord British accidentally once.
We're
Good.
wasting time here.
That was back when Garriott himself was
Now's the
still...
time. The guilty will suffer.
Oh, don't you remember Shroud of the Avatar?
No. No, I don't.
Mistress, more of Gul'dan's glyphs.
It exists. Still.
Yes, Gul'dan's script seems to grow more desperate. It reads that he was...
Ambushed
Oh no, Lionheart
by the
liked attunement.
Guardians. I am dying.
Oh,
If my
Gul'dan.
servants had not
If only you had...
I could have claimed the eye.
Another
Okay, yeah,
evil
I'm
power.
seeing the new Yasha the Hedgehog art, and yeah,
You Sargeras,
that's Sonic
I
fan
won't
art.
be beaten like this. I am Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate.
What if...
Cannot end.
Alright, and then Illidan's like, I'm gonna eat this guy's skull.
This is as
It's
far
calcium, I
as he got.
suppose.
The runes simply trail off. I cannot imagine what horrors Gul'dan
It matches
Well,
calcium.
once you...
Very, very good.
Lionheart, once you beat, Senor Chainblade again,
Justice will be done.
you're done with the game's progression.
Can I make one more
I
toilet
will
complaint?
finish the hunt.
Yeah,
I
Why the
can
fuck
wait
aren't
no
all
longer.
toilets universal?
Europeans.
Because I went through a process of trying to figure out where, like, a replacement part
Uh-huh.
that would work for my toilet.
Uh-huh.
And, it's, I guess, uncommon enough that I had to order
I
it.
hear
I've
dark
been waiting all
whispering
week.
beyond this
Yep.
gate. It could be Illidan and his minions. The end draws near.
As someone who had to replace a toilet seat because my roommate broke it once.
For the Watchers.
Oh, toilet seats would also be a problem, right? Because the back part where it screws in is different. Why do they do this? I know why they do this, but why the fuck would somebody do this?
Illidan is out there somewhere. I can wait no longer.
I've since discovered, or was told, to another way you can flush your toilet. I had no idea about this my entire life. Apparently, if you just pour water into the bowl.
Yeah. Yep.
We're wasting time here.
So for this entire week, I've literally just had a bucket of water next to my toilet.
The
So
hunt
that's
awaits.
been fun. Congratulations, it's another level.
So, Warden Shadowsong, you've made it at last. I knew you would.
You have much to pay for, Illidan.
Lionheart, I know that
I'm
Goblin and
taking you
Joku are
back
playing a
to
lot of Monster Hunter,
yourself.
and they've talked about playing more.
Naivete
But
does not suit you.
There might come a point when they start up Sunbreak or whatever, and then go, oh, I don't think we want to play
I
more of this.
inherited his memories.
Once they get to the part where they
Especially
actually...
this place.
It
Have
actually
to
becomes
restart
hard.
over again.
Rise,
No, Sunbreak, you don't have to start over again.
Yes. The
Oh, is
power
that
of
was that an
Sargeras.
expansion to
Yeah,
Rise?
Sunbreak's an
You
expansion.
claim it as your own.
Oh, okay. Well, I
It's-
mean, they
it's
also
the
talked
G
about
round.
going back
Rise beyond
to
my
going back and
reach.
starting over.
It's just another tier.
But this...
And I'm saying that they might get to the end of one game. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going
Eye
to
of
play all of the
Sargeras
next one.
Contains all the power I'll need to
a
rid
lot of
this
Monster
wretched
Hunter.
world of my enemies once and for all. Ironic that you should be its first victim.
You're insane.
Isolation can do that to the mind.
You've been raided by one zombie pie.
After all the
Hello.
long centuries you kept me chained.
Welcome to my Legend of
It is
this
only
Gaia named
I
Illidan
bury
stream.
you in turn.
Zombie pie did Noah and Levant meet.
Was Oh no, he's gonna bury you.
Somebody's dropping sand on us for off camera.
My power will allow me to escape. But I fear there is no way out for the rest of you. Go, mistress. The goddess will light our path.
We're all gonna fucking die, but it's okay. You can blink out of here.
For a while.
Be avenged. I swear it.
Oh, is that literally what's happening?
I've got
Yeah.
to find a way out before this cursed tomb is drowned by the seas.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Main character.
Gotta treat Jesus.
Now is the time. I will finish
Jesus.
the hunt.
Please.
Jesus. Oh,
Can wait
Jesus.
no longer. The end draws near. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time.
And now I could just go whoop 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 whoop.
The guilty will suffer. Now is
Of a
the
good
time.
escape sequence. Oh, she goes really fast. Is that a...
I got a rune of speed.
Oh, okay. That would explain it.
I will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Why does Nata love Arkfeld so much? Because Arkfeld is his dad.
Now is the time.
Next question.
Are these wild characters?
Yeah. Yeah. What if I told you that there was a snot-nosed child
I will finish the hunt.
In a Japanese role-playing game?
in Monster Hunter Wilds, whose whole thing is like, the monster just wants to be free, just like me. And then I skip the cutscene
Now is the time.
Yep. It's the right choice.
I can wait no
because it's
longer.
Monster Hunter.
The end
As
draws
much as
near.
I've liked Code Vein, I have skipped
The
every
guilty
cutscene
will
What?
suffer.
after a certain point.
But
Which
how
I
are
know
you
would
going to
be
learn
weird
about
for
the
me.
power of friendship with all of your amnesiac vampire friends with their
Hey, it's
giant
almost as if
titties?
It's almost as if everybody being an amnesiac makes for really bad storytelling.
The guilty
What?
will suffer. I
What?
will finish the hunt.
Listen, when I have given up,
The end
when
draws
I
near.
have given up and stopped caring about this story, you know they
Now
fucked
is
up.
the time.
Oh yeah. The other part is that Arkveld is murdering the fuck out of every other monster in like this very violent and brutal way. And it's like, oh, it's disrupting the environment because, you know, that's the fun part of every Monster Hunter game story is
Oh,
where
sure.
they
It's a controlled like culling. It's
Yeah.
It's not you just
What
destroying the
happened,
environment.
No, you are balancing the
You understand,
environment.
These wolves are breeding too much. We have to kill them all.
Claimed the
Yeah.
Eye of Sargeras and used its
These
power
cattle
to bring our
ranchers
sisters.
have been lobbying the state government enough, and now we have to shoot all these wolves.
We have no choice but to sail back to Kalimdor and warn Shondo Stormrage of what his brother intends.
It's too late, mistress. Illidan's forces have arrived.
What do you think society is
We
like
cannot
on the
escape.
established and like
But perhaps we can
firmly
send for
colonized
reinforcements.
sections of the Monster
Summon
Hunter
the
world?
runner. She must
I
reach the
assume
shoreline
the
and
firmly
sail back to
colonized parts of the Monster Hunter world are just like
Kalimdor. With any luck, Shondo Stormrage
people
will lead
using
us
giant
forward
swords as
overrun.
toothpicks.
Be swift, sister.
Yeah, I imagine it's like just full of like serial killers.
Yeah.
The runner is in trouble. Protect her.
Oh.
Tharanol.
Cool.
Escort quest?
Escort quest, baby.
Escort quest.
That's right. So I believe this is the level where you have to escort with Maeiv while you have to defend your base from Illidan.
Justice will be done.
Nice.
The end draws near.
So your base must survive as well.
The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
I believe in you. Cannot be reinforced by your base. Oof. That's kind of scary.
More lumber is required. insufficient. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We must hurry.
Mistress, we've discovered a dig site. Perhaps it holds an artifact from our ancient kingdom.
Scour the dig site. We'll take whatever it holds for our own. Goddess willing, we'll find something to aid us against Illidan and his serpents.
Oh, the messenger's a healer, though.
Yeah.
That's useful. Oh, your bear.
That's fine. It's fine.
Now is the time. I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer.
Mistress Shadow Song, we're lucky to have
You guys should have played. No, actually, wait. Legaia 1 was a slush pile, right?
Will suffer.
Yeah.
Wait no longer.
Okay.
Research.
I was going to say 2 is more involved and has a lot of it's so bad it's funny story stuff.
Hi, Bo.
Hello, Bo.
Now is the time.
I stand
More
ready.
lumber is required.
The hunt awaits. The guilty will suffer.
I was gonna say, do you need to make any units back at the base?
I've just been focusing on upgrades because that benefits.
Sure, of the group here.
I stand ready.
Yeah, the list of JRPGs are really popular. A lot more popular than weird
Adventure games that no one's
adventure
heard
games
of, made
from
by
Europe that nobody's ever heard of.
the worst Europeans,
I stand ready.
the most racists.
Now is the time. I will finish the hunt.
I mean, he's
I
not
can
playing
wait no
Tony.
longer. The end draws
No,
near.
yeah, he's not playing Konung.
Now is the time.
You know,
I mean,
art.
that's a good video game.
The guilty will suffer.
No, Konung is good because it's like
We're wasting time here.
it's like that. It's
like that game you like, but
it's
worse.
I mean, it's Worker and
Like Black
Parasite.
Geyser.
I can wait no longer.
Wait, Konung, we're talking about the CRPG, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Worker and Parasite and Konung are the same thing.
Justice will
It's
be
just
done.
it's just Cyrillic letters
Now is the time.
and me going, what the fuck?
I'm having connection issues again. My roboting.
The guilty
Little
will
bit.
suffer. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm remembering to add Black Geyser Courage of Darkness to my wish list.
Yeah. That expansion
Hunt awaits.
is coming out at some point this year. So they claim.
The guilty will suffer. The end draws near.
Research
Still need to
finished.
beat
Now is the
Wrath of the
time.
Righteous, but I'll go back to that.
Yeah, I mean, that game's really fucking long.
Finish the hunt. We're
It
wasting
when I
time.
played it again last year, it still took me about 120
No longer.
hours.
I was on core.
The guilty will suffer.
I think the sequels are what you're thinking of, Zeep.
No. So the great thing about Konung 1
Where shall I strike?
Our
is
sacred grove is being desecrated.
No, they actually started. They rebranded to Konung 2024.
yeah, you're right. No, the great thing about Konung is
We must hurry. Now is the time. For the Watchers.
Our
I can wait
warriors
no
have
longer.
engaged the enemy.
I will finish the hunt.
Yes.
the GOG version of that game has a bug
Research
where it
finished.
crashes when the music
Our
stops
warriors have
playing.
engaged the enemy.
Does it not loop?
No, it doesn't loop, and so the game crashes. So the way you get around that crash is by
Never letting more than 90 seconds.
no, is
elapse
by
without-
turning off the music.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Turn
so
on something else in the background.
Oh, it's okay. When I streamed it, I just had the Konung soundtrack in the background.
The hunt awaits.
Oh, by the way, so I decided to start up Secret of the Silver Blades.
Uh-huh.
And so you remember how I wanted the next one to be less open?
Uh-huh.
It turns out I got my wish, and then the monkey's paw curled, because Secret
Yeah.
of the Silver Blades is just a mega dungeon.
That's impressive.
And is also, like,
Fucked.
effectively completely disconnected from the events of the first game.
My strength is yours.
I'm sure it
I
ties
think
in
it's
at the very
just
end.
impressive that they were able to do that in the Gold Box engine.
Sure, I guess.
Like, that range of ideas.
I wanted to ask you, so
Yeah.
apparently the boss of Cursive has your bonds. I don't know how much D&D lore you know. I figure it's more than you might think.
It's more than I'd like to know, yes. Is it fucking Halaster?
The boss... No, the boss of that game was apparently an Outer Planes, like, super god called Tyrant Thraxus. Do you know if Tyrant Thraxus was a thing?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, like, I looked it up, and it was even in Mordenkainen's, so...
Okay.
But I don't know if it was created there, or...
Where shall I strike?
Or what.
We must hurry.
He was that great, weird, cosmic skull art I sent you.
Okay.
The guilty will suffer. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
What news?
We're wasting time.
My strength is yours.
Your move. All too easy.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Our time is short.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
No, he's older than that, I think.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Where shall I strike?
Justice will be done. Now is the time.
This level actually didn't seem like it was too big of a problem.
No. I just did a couple upgrades.
More lumber is required.
He's gonna get the optional mission done.
Our warriors
Look
have
at you.
engaged the enemy.
Okay, we do need boats. Don't mind me, we're getting boats.
Research finished. More lumber is required.
The hunt awaits.
I'm awake.
Speak your mind.
I'm awake.
I walk in shadow. Our gold mine has collapsed.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course.
Our warriors
My
have engaged
strength
the
is
enemy.
yours. At once.
Research finished.
Celesta had some expansions, right?
Yes. So, one of them is
Celeste
a
is my
direct
next thing after
continuation of the main story.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is their attempt at a sandbox campaign, which I find adorable.
I can wait no longer.
Palace of Ice?
Palace of Ice is the one that's high level.
Justice will be
Follow up to
We're wasting time here. For justice.
Oh, they did a bunch of stuff.
I will finish the
and then they just did an expansion where they added
Or are some
Finally-
of these just like individual dungeons or something?
no, some of them are like we added
The hunt awaits.
We finally added the warlock and the bard, I think.
The guilty will suffer.
Where shall I strike?
Alright, so there's the Lost Valley.
The Lost Valley is the sandbox campaign, which I once again.
Palace of Ice is the continuation.
Yeah, Palace of Ice is the continuation of the main story of the base game, and also lets you do high-level content.
Ah, I see. Oh wow, so they had a bunch of stuff that just wasn't even in like major classes that weren't even in the game.
Yep.
I can wait no longer.
It's a you know,
like 5 of them.
There's no time to rest.
Yeah.
Just do it.
It was not a high-budget ordeal, which is why Solasta 2 clearly having money behind it seems impressive.
Justice will be done.
I probably should have played Solasta earlier, because I don't want... I want a good amount of space in between my playthrough that and Baldur's Gate 3.
They're very different games, don't worry.
I know, but they're both 5e.
Turn-based 5e, yeah.
I'll wait for this stuff to go on sale.
Yep.
The hunt awaits. Now is the time.
Research finished.
Okay, it'll take me another 2 months to finish Wrath of the Righteous at the rate I'm going.
It's a long game.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
They're breaking in. Can you race to the end?
Yeah, I can. I think I just need to get the runner to this point. But, as you can see, we gotta break down the gates.
We must hurry. The end draws near.
Our time is short.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
My path is clear. My strength is yours.
Justice will be done. I will finish the hunt.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing guard.
The hunt awaits. Now is the time. Ashal Theranos.
Research finished.
I can wait no longer.
Oh, where's your ballista? Oh, excuse me, your glaive thrower. Completely different thing.
Legally distinct glaive thrower, yeah.
Justice will be done.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We must hurry. I will finish the hunt.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah!
You did it.
Illume grant that she reaches Shonda's
You got another one in you?
time.
Yeah,
If
let's
not,
do one more.
Can we get through half this campaign today?
Yeah. I mean, I think we are halfway done. Because we finished
There are 8
4.
levels. This was level
4.
Oh, that was level 4.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're halfway done, we can stop now if you wanted.
We could call it right
You
here.
got more in you? Do you want to do something else?
Let's call it right here.
All right. Well, I guess we'll finish off Maev's thing
Yeah.
next week.
Yep,
whenever
and then we
this.
can do the Blood Elves, and of course I'm going to do the stupid tower defense level.
Yes.
The hidden tower defense level, where if you do it, you get the Pandaren Brewmaster in the next level.
You get the Pandaren Brewmaster and Rexos thing as well.
Yeah?
Just,
because it was funny, because it was an April Fool's joke, because pandas.
Yeah, but what if they made
China.
an entire expansion out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no one's streaming. Yeah.
All right.
All right. But bye.
Have a good evening.